How have you been?
Good. Thank you. How are you?
Good.
So here we are inside the lovely boutique of Jaeger-LeCoultre in Marina Bay Sands, and I can't recommend you guys enough to visit the boutique if you guys haven't already. But today we are here to check out the recent releases from JLC for Watches and Wonders 2024. And they released 4 new Duometre this year. The first one is a ultra complicated limited edition Duometre Helio Tourbillon. The second one is a first for Duometre lineup, which is a stainless steel version, and that one has a MoonPhase. Then the third one is a Chronograph Moon in platinum, and lastly is the Chronograph Moon in rose gold with a silver opening dial, which is the watch that we will focus on this video. And here she is, fresh off the news in Geneva at Watches and Wonders, the new Duometre Chronograph Moon, a mono pusher chronograph and a MoonPhase complication all in one caliber. And speaking of the movement, this is the entirely new caliber 391 that JLC produced for this new Duometre lineup. And I'll go more into the details of the movement in a bit, but I just want to say real quick that finally I'm glad that the Duometre lineup it received some spotlight. I think I've been saying it for a while that it is an understated and underappreciated lineup from the JLC family. So finally it is nice to see that the Duometre received some love and attention. The latest Duometre has a 42.5mm in diameter and a 14.2mm in thickness, and here you can see how it wears on my 6.5-inch wrist or 16.5cm wrist. And it is definitely not the slimmest or the smallest of watches, but you need to keep in mind the Duometre has 2 complications and also twin barrels, which I'll show you in a bit. On the dial side of this Duometre, you have 3 sub-dials. At the 10 o'clock position, you have your day-night indicator, also your time telling side, which if you notice is in gold, and you also have a running seconds hand that's in gold. So that's how you know when you glance at your Duometre which running seconds hand corresponds to which complication. Then your 3 o'clock sub-dial is of course your MoonPhase indicator, as well as your chronograph hours and minutes with a blued hands, the same as your chronograph running seconds. And lastly, the skeletonized parts under the sub-dials are their respective power reserve indicator. Moving on to the movement, the entirely new caliber 391 with 482 components, beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour, 54 jewels, and of course the twin barrels that makes the Duometre the watch that it is. The individual twin barrels that power up the time, and also the other one for the complications. Yes, I remember the first time you showed me this one.
Correct. So
there's no limit, right?
No limit, no limit, yes.
Here's how the mono pusher chronograph works. So just one pusher for the start of your chronograph, and then you press again to stop, and then if you want to reset, you just click the same pusher and it will restart to 0. Also notice at 6 o'clock the 1/6 of a second counter, meaning this chronograph can time as accurate as to the 1/6 of a second. If you pull out the crown, the running seconds hand will also reset to 0, so you don't have to worry about waiting for the seconds hand to turn to 60 for you to set the time. So that is the Duometre Chronograph Moon in pink gold. And unfortunately the boutique only has this model right now. Bruce did say that in June probably they will have all of the Duometre models in, so stay tuned until then for that video. So I think JLC did another great year of releases at Watches and Wonders, but I have to say that the trend of their prices is a little scary. These Duometres are not cheap by any means. They definitely are not targeted for the first time customers of JLC. I don't think the pink gold that we saw in this video is about 100,000 Singapore dollars, while the stainless steel version, the most affordable one, is about 60,000 Singapore dollars. And I even joked around with Bruce saying that please tell the CEO to release something around 20,000 Singapore dollars and below for the common folks like us. Try to remember us, because I really do want to spend my money at JLC, but recently most of their pieces are a bit out of my reach.
Right.
No,
Next year tell them please remember the normal people.
And then on top of the price increases, I think it is quite clear that they are trying to save some cost where they can. And this is not only just me, a lot of the people and the general consensus are saying, and they can see that JLC is saving cost. And one of the ways that you can tell is, while the new Duometres are nice, the new movements are nice, but it is not made of the same material as the previous generation, which is the German silver. German silver is also a material that Lange uses in their movements, and it generally has a copper hue or a brown hue to it, and it will age in time, so it really gets a very unique look to it over time. So the new movements they use, I believe, is a rhodium plated steel material, if I'm not wrong. And here you can see the difference between the new Duometre and the previous generation, and you can definitely tell which one is the nicer one and which one has more character to it. I'm also wearing my new 3-to-1 Omega Speedmaster. I haven't posted about it, but stay tuned for that video. But here, just real quickly to show you that there is also a difference in this one compared to the standard moon watch. But of course, I think everyone knows that. But just to further prove the point. Anyway, here's Bruce admiring my new 3-to-1, and that's the only reason I wore it today, because I want to show him off my new watch. Usually I wear my reversal because that's my favorite watch still.
Look nice, look different already.
Different.
Look different, so nice.
Yeah.
But yeah guys, let me know what you guys think of JLC's release for Watches and Wonders this year, and let me know if you agree or disagree with the points that I make in this video. But you guys know I love JLC, so sometimes I can be a bit harsh because, you know, tough love and all that. But yeah, I'll have more videos of the new releases from other brands. Just bear with me, feeling a bit under the weather. But again, big thank you to Bruce as always and the JLC team. The whole team is wonderful. I also gave him some Hari Raya cookies or Aidil Fitri cookies. So Eid Mubarak to those that celebrate, and Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir dan Batin. And remember to like, subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Thank you again, Bruce.
Welcome.
Always good. And guys, always look for Bruce for JLC MBS if you need any JLC. Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.